Hey everybody, my name is James. I am a student in the Spring 2018 UCOSP group working on Review Board, and today is demo 2 of my Jenkins integration. So as a quick recap, in case you haven't watched the previous demo video, this integration enables you to automatically trigger builds on a Jenkins server in response to reviews being posted on a Review Board server. This would typically be used for testing purposes like running unit tests or integration tests, but really can be used for whatever you want to do, just based off how your Jenkins job is configured. You can watch a full end-to-end flow in that previous demo video of posting review, triggering a build on Jenkins, and having Jenkins notify Review Board of the status of that build. So today I'm going to be focusing on what's changed since then and what I've learned. There's been a lot of like under the hood changes, a lot of stylistic changes and unit tests. One thing I've learned since the previous demo video is that SVN does work. So previously I was just using Git for testing purposes, and I was concerned that maybe other source control wouldn't work, but it seems like anything that works with RB tools will work with this integration. So here's just like a sample SVN commit from the Apache Software Foundation. You can see change number, build succeeded. So SVN works great. Another change since then is that now job names can have variables in them. So for instance, you can put branch, and then when this integration is triggered, it'll just populate that branch name with whatever branch that review was for. So rather than having multiple configurations for each branch name, you just have one. This is a lot simpler to manage and configure. Perhaps one of the biggest changes is a complete refactoring of the configuration flow on the Jenkins side. So issue that someone raised is that with the previous workflow, every time you made a build step for Review Board on Jenkins, you'd have to provide the URL and API token. So if you have like many jobs, this is pretty cumbersome. And if you ever have to change that API token, it's pretty painful. So a reviewer pointed out that you could just use a global configuration instead, so that's what I've gone and done. So you can go to your Manage Jenkins page and go to Configure System. Go down, and now there's a Review Board section. And here you can just add however many Review Board servers you want. You can give it a configuration name, URL, and an API token. This API token uses the Credentials API in Jenkins, so it's securely stored. So now on the job configuration side, it's much simpler. So rather than giving it a URL and API token every time, you just specify what configuration you want to use, so RB main or RB secondary. That's about it. So looking forward to talking to you again in demo 3.